Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to 4th grade Excel lesson 112. We're going to learn how to convert improper fractions that are part of mixed numbers. What does that mean? Well, let me write it up here in the name spot for you. Converting improper fractions that are part of mixed numbers. Well, a mixed number is like that. We've been using mixed numbers for a little while. A mixed number means it's a mix between a whole number and a fraction. But what happens if this fraction is an improper fraction? What if it's 3 6/5? What's that actually equal to as a proper fraction? That's what we're going to learn how to do today. We're going to deal with these types of numbers and converting those. So sample problem number 1 is 1 4/2. How do we convert that? Well, 1 is just plain old 1. You can see that represented here. And then 4/2. Here's 1/2, 2/2, 3/2, 4/2. Well, those 4/2 are equal to 2 wholes. See, this is a whole, and it's the same as that, and it's the same as that. So that's 2 wholes. And so what we do is we copy the 1 right there, and then 4/2, which is 4 divided by 2, really. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and then 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And you can see the 3 holes right here and also right there. All right, let's take a look at another example. Here's 1 5/4. How do I convert that? Well, 1 is equal to 1. We copy that. And then 5/4 is the same thing as 1 whole, 4/4, and 1 extra fourth, 5/4. And so we call 5/4 1 1/4 that you can see right here. So what is 1 plus 1 1/4? 2 1/4, because 1 plus 1 is 2, and then there's a fourth left over. You can see a model of that here and here, really. 1 whole, and then a fourth. There's the 1 whole, and a fourth. 2 1/4. In the above examples, let me use this instead. Okay, yeah, there we go. In the above examples, when the improper fraction is part of a mixed number, the improper fraction is changed to a mixed number and then added to the whole number. So the improper fraction, which is this here or that here, is changed into a mixed number like that. Or right there, it's just a whole number. It's not a mixed number. In each of these problems, if the mixed number includes an improper fraction, change it so there is no longer an improper fraction, just like we did up here at the top. All right, so I want you to, let's take a look at the example problem here first. We've got, let's go back to my pen, 1 17/5. Notice that they copy the 1 there because 1 is equal to 1. What's 17/5 equal to? Well, 5/5 is equal to 1. 10/5 is equal to 2 wholes. 15/5 is equal to 3 wholes. And then you'd have 2/5 left over. 15/5, 16/5, 17/5. So 17/5 is equal to 3 wholes and 2/5. 3 2/5. And then when we put these together, 1 plus 3 is 4 2/5. 4 2/5. Okay, pause the video, try number 4, and then turn it back on when you're ready for the solution. So what you should have written here, should have already done it, is just copy the 3. You have to show your work like this. And then 4/2 is equal to 2. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2, which is equal to 5 altogether. This is how you have to show your work right here. Notice that 4/2 was up here. You remember that? We already did 4/2. Okay, pause the video and go ahead and do number 5 and do number 6. Okay, so you should have already done 5 and 6 before you watch me do it. Copy the 2 and then put plus 7/3 is equal to 2, because 2 wholes, because 3/3 and 3/3, that's 6/3, that's 2 wholes, and then 1/3, which is equal to 4 1/3. Did you get it right? Fix it if you didn't. Okay, and then the next one, you got to put an equal sign in there. They forgot the equal sign. 1 is equal to 1 plus 27 fourths. Woo, that's a lot. So 4 times 6 is 24. So 24 fourths is 6 wholes. And then you have 3 fourths left over. 24, 25, 26, 27. 3 left. And when you put those together, you get 7 3/4. It says whenever the answer to a fraction problem results in an improper fraction, convert the fraction to a mixed number. All right, so if you get a fraction answer that says 12 fifths, don't leave it as 12 fifths. What we want you to do is write that that is equal to 2 2/5. Don't leave your improper fractions as improper fractions. All right, so here's a checkbox with problems just like it. Don't forget to show your work, pause the video, and do this, and make sure you add up the check answer. All right, here we go. You should have already solved the problem. Copy the 3. Did you do that? Plus 9 halves is equal to 4 1/2. How'd I get that? Because 8 halves is equal to 4, and then you have 1/2 left over, 4 1/2. And 3 plus 4 1/2 is 7 1/2. 1 9/3 is equal to 1 plus 3, because 9/3 is equal to 3. 3/3, 6/3, 9/3. That's 3 wholes. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. And then over here, we're going to write 2. We always just copy this number. Plus 7 goes into 28 4 times. 7 times 4 is 28, so that's 4 wholes. And the answer there is 6. And then we put 7 1/2 and 6 for this one and 4 for that one. That equals 17 1/2. Woohoo! Okay, pause the video, do the division problems, and then turn it back on when you're ready for the solutions. Here we go. So you should have already done all these. 12 times 5 is 60. 7 times 7 is 49. 9 times 3 is 27. 11 times 11 is 121. 8 times 6 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24. 8 times 5 is 40. 6 times 6 is 36. Next line. 10 times 11 is 110. 3 times 8 is 24. 6 times 7 is 42. 4 times 9 is 36. 7 times 3 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. And 12 times 8 is 96. Thank you for watching.